السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام، يا هلا محمد، شو اخبارك؟
والله الحمد لله.
السلام عليكم جميعا، يعطيكم العافية. Good evening everyone. Thank you for joining the session today. We will just wait for 5 more minutes to allow more people to join. كيف خالد اليوم؟
الحمد لله تمام، انتو كيف؟
الحمد لله كله تمام، نشكر الله. هاي عائشة، حمدة، سلطان، زارا. Hi محمد again. Thank you so much for joining on time as usual. تعرف خالد I will miss these sessions. تعودت.
مم. يلا maybe next year بيكون في sessions أكتر، بيكون
إن شاء الله.
العدد أكبر والشيرينجز أكتر إن شاء الله. المهم يكونوا الكل جاهزين ونطلع ببروجكتس جيدين.
إن شاء الله, that's the plan. Okay, guys, we'll wait for 4 more minutes and then we will start, okay? Just to allow more people to join. Come on, share the invite with your colleagues, please, just to remind them about the session. With your teams, with your colleagues. لأنه today is a very important session to ask questions, get feedback, get support, make sure that your project is ready before the deadline on 22nd, inshallah.
ماشي. اوكي.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the session today. I can see that we have 16 attendees. I wish we have more, but we can start now, and then we'll see if we have more attendees, inshallah. So, as we discussed in the last session, today's session is going to be a support session where we give you the opportunity to ask questions, get your concerns answered, get more support on how to proceed in your project. Because keep in mind, guys, the deadline to submit the project is on 22nd of January, which is next week on Wednesday, to be exact. So, couple of reminders before we start. Please make sure to complete all the lessons and quizzes on Canvas. And Um, if you need to support, if you need, I mean, to schedule a support session with us, a one-to-one support session, email us at eiinnovators@samduqwatan.ae. Now, Khalid, would you like to give the floor to them to ask questions, or we start with the presentation for today?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session. And thanks for attending again from me. Well, before I start giving you the ground, I would like to ask you to just raise your hand or tell me who of you is coming from a group. Let one of you of the group who has started with a project. Let me know how many groups do we have here. Then we'll be giving you the ground to ask your questions. And maybe I will show you some of the basic guidelines you should be following in order to start any project. So here we have Muhammad. Are you working alone or with a group, Muhammad?
With a
And
group.
Jamil? Okay, that's great. So until now we have two groups. Anyone who is Aisha, I guess you are with Jamil's group. Let's raise the hands of one person of each group so I can count the projects or the persons who are working in a group or alone. So please, anyone who raised his hand and whose colleagues are already in a group who raised their hands, just please remove the raising hands so that I can count the number of groups that are ready here today.
Farah, you are with Jamil, right? If I remember.
Yes.
So if you are with Jamil, so Jamil already has his hand raised, so you don't need to. It's just one member of the team
One
raised the
member
hand.
of the
Yeah,
team
one
so
member.
that
So Muhammad, Jum'a, Jamil, Omnia, Zara, Aisha, and Dina. So we have,
I guess Jamil and Farah and Zara, if I'm not mistaken,
لا,
are
Jamil and
together.
Farah, they're together. Zara, I think it's not.
And
Yeah,
Nada.
Nada had
Yesterday,
joined
Nada
us.
joined the
Yes.
group with them.
Okay.
Okay.
What about others?
Then,
Sheikha, Sultan, Wadha. Are you all in the same group with the people who raised their hands? You can type in the chat or open the mic. So we have 19 attendees and 5 groups. Is that correct? Let's
okay.
do it. Let's do this one thing. It's because it's not clear, Khalid, yet.
Yeah.
So write your
We have,
team name. Write your team name in the chat. For example, Jamil, write your team name, and the person who is with you should like that comment. Like this, we know how many teams we have. So write your team name, and if you are part of that team, just put a like on that team name. Oh, no, it's not clear for us when you raise the hands. هيك أحسن خالد. I think it will be clear for
yes,
us.
sure.
So Sultan, if you are alone, just write your team name. And if no one likes the comment, it means it's only you. Okay. So Omnia, her team name is Sanad. She's working with Swaleh. That's great. Okay. Amazing. Nada is with Jamil. Zara is Smart Learn. كمان this will help us to understand the concept and the team and understand what are you working on. What about others? Thank you, Zara. So Jamil is working with Farah and okay, amazing.
Okay.
Sultan, don't forget to type. Just give them, let's give them 2 more minutes. It's fine, just for us to know. Muhammad, what's your team name? Sultan. Still have a lot of people in the group. Handul, Ibrahim, Abdullah al-Bluki, Aisha, I think typed. Aisha, mindful moments. Muhammad, future. سلطان اختفى. وين سلطان؟ عبد الله writes the team name. ما عندك even if you are alone ما عندك project name. So write the team name. يعني مش ضروري what I mean is that even if you are working alone, the name of the project. What's the name of the project you're working on? Fatima, are you alone also? فاطمة الكتبي. Thank you, Ibrahim. So I'm still missing Abdullah and Sultan. Sultan still did not type the project name because you are. Fatima, you are with a team. A team is not present today, Fatima, بالكول in the training يعني.
Or let us know the name of the team or of the project.
No, she's typed the team name, Digital Dreams, but I don't think they are attending the session today.
Okay, until now we have Sanad, Infinity, Smart Learn, Mindful, Future Visioners, Recycles, AI, Digital Dreams, and Visit Estate. Any of the teams I said,
Sultan وين Sultan?
any others? E-Travel
E-Travel.
also.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sultan. Anyone
Okay.
else? I think we're missing someone. I feel like we're missing someone. لأنه we have 19. Oh, okay. Hey, Abdullah.
Path Tech.
Who else did not type their project name? If someone else already typed your project name, just like the comment. Okay, Emirati skills. Okay, they will not attend. Okay, no problem, Ibrahim. Thank you.
Okay. Then we have Ammar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams or 10 projects. Am I
10
correct,
projects.
Ammar?
Yes, if we count, okay. 10 projects. Muhammad, thank you. Fantastic. So
Okay.
Muhammad is with Abdullah. Just write that, like the comment, Muhammad, just to know that you are with Abdullah. Abdullah Ashraf. Okay. Last call. Did we miss anyone? If you didn't type your project name, please do before we proceed.
Excuse me, did you mention my name?
Yes, Muhammad. Muhammad, you said you are with Abdullah, صح?
No, I'm with Nhayan.
Okay, because you wrote dot to Bastic VR ولا محمد رائد محمد. Okay,
لا.
no worries. Okay, تمام. شو التيم نيم محمد؟ لا انت مع شو التيم نيم؟ project name. لا I'm talking to محمد 3707. ما بعرف إذا عنا أكتر من محمد بالكول سوري بس. محمد جمعة. لا أنسى محمد جمعة. لا محمد جمعة I'm talking to
Muhammad Raed is
محمد
Path Tech.
رائد. محمد رائد. اوكي بس لا هلا محمد جمعة قال اوكي future visionaries. اوكي perfect. خلص خالد you can proceed. We
Okay,
have 10
then
projects it seems
okay.
بالكل.
Let's start as I wrote them. It's not an alphabetic or organized in any way. So let's start with the group of Sanad. Okay. Can you take like 5 minutes to introduce your projects and let us where you are now and if you have any issues, please. Who would be representing Sanad?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Omnia. Just let me know first the names of the group quickly, please.
So-
The people with you in the group.
I have Saleh Shafi.
Saleh, okay.
I do have 2 other team members, but they won't be able to join today.
No problem, but let's just take the names, then they will join later, maybe. Okay.
Mahmoud Ahmed and
Okay.
Sarah Hamdan.
Sarah Hamdan. Okay. Go ahead. What's your project? Where are you now? Just in brief, let's start with you.
So we still do have slight hesitations about joining, but our application is essentially a platform for children with autism. Our target audience is 2 to 10 years old. We are targeting particularly the assessment, therapy, and progress monitoring of children with autism in a centralized platform. We are doing therapy, particularly using therapeutic games, since we've seen that they're very effective, or we've read about them being very effective. We're using technologies such as AR, for example, to implement many of the games. For machine learning, at the moment, we're using machine learning in 2 ways. The first way is to predict the progress of the child as time goes, so the accuracy of the child, the hand-eye coordination, their social skills, their emotion recognition skills, all of which are metrics that are tracked during the therapeutic games. And the second way is to predict ASD markers in children. Now, the reason we're still hesitant about joining or proceeding from here on is that we do have a prototype, but we do not have any application of Azure yet.
Okay. So when do you expect to have something ready? Is anything blocking you from creating the application?
At the moment, no. I would just say it's a time issue, and considering we're all currently senior students in college, it's a little tough.
Okay. Then you have the idea is, as I say, it's a great idea, but what we need from you is to start working on that, to start showing something as soon as possible as you can. You already have our email, so let's set a date to meet with you privately as a team in order to show some progress or help you start this project you are working on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So contact us on the email that will be set on the chat. I guess you know it, but Ammar, please just drop the email again. And please let us hear from you within like maximum 2 days. And if you can progress faster, let's start with that in order to save time and have something ready before the day of 22, if I'm right. Right, Ammar, it's 22?
Yes.
Okay.
So Omnia, please do email us because we don't want you to lose all the work and the brainstorming work that you've done already. It's an amazing idea. Probably you're still hesitant about the implementation of it and creating the application, but we can work with you hand in hand. And with you, you are 4 team members in a team. If you split the work, if we guide you, I think you still can make it before the deadline. Okay, so
All right.
please do, and let's all work together to achieve that work.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Infinity,
you so much.
guys.
Hello, Dr. Khalid and Ammar.
Hello.
Hi,
I
Jamil.
hope you're
Hi.
doing well. Can we just, after 2 teams, just for like give us 10 minutes and we can represent after it?
No problem. Okay.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries. So next
Infinity.
in line is Smart Learn, right,
Ah,
Khalid?
I write them randomly, so I have infinity now, as I
Infinity is
wrote.
Jamil. Jamil said he needs to.
Jamil is infinity. Okay, let's go
Yeah.
with Smartler.
Hello,
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum. I am representing SmartLearn from Skyline University. I have two
Your
other,
your name, please.
Zara.
Zara. And who is with you, Zara?
Yeah, I have two other teammates, Asma Abdul Samad and Ashwina Nasir, but both of them are not able to attend the session today, so I'm here to represent our
Okay,
project.
go ahead.
Yeah. So I think I've told this before in the support session as well, that SmartLearn is a personalized learning platform for underprivileged students because a lot of people and a lot of students from where we come from do not have access to these teachers and personalized study material. So for this, our main concept is that a user can log in and take a quiz to determine their educational level or where they stand on the scale so that the AI can then produce uh, like study plans or courses that are associated with their study level. So it's easy for them as well. And when they complete a level, they can get a small certificate. So that's the base of the project. And we've started working on the web development, and we've yet to start on the Azure thing properly because of the credits. We need to activate them. Other than that, we do have some concerns regarding this. So yeah.
You still have issues with Azure credits?
No, we need to just activate them. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
So did you work on anything things? Do you have anything ready to show us for today?
I don't. I don't think so because I've just done some basic web development things because I
Okay.
myself am a freshman, and my teammates are also freshmen.
Okay, no problem. So when we do expect from you to show us something?
Probably in the next session, I do hope that we can start working on the AI resource. And
Okay.
if I do have any issues, I will surely contact you.
Okay. Then you are good. You don't have any problems. Nothing is blocking you until now. Okay.
Yeah. And
Am
I
I
think
right?
most probably, if I would have any issue with this, it's going to be once we're done creating like the AI resource uh, and adding the data, and then how would we connect that AI resource to the web development thing that we've made earlier?
Okay. Then let's start first thing, designing the program, designing everything, deciding the services we are going to need. Then we'll set together and show you how to connect everything through APIs and different technologies. Okay?
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Who's next, Ammar?
Dina would like to go next. Lana, she has a bus to catch. So, Dina,
What is the name of
Thank you.
project?
1 second. Dina,
Recycling lens.
Dina. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Recycle lens.
recycled, recycled
Recycling
AI.
lens.
Okay,
Yeah.
lens. Okay, perfect.
So
Recycled. I like
the
it.
voice is too deep. Recycle.
Recycle lens. Recycle
Yeah.
lens. She
Recycle.
Recycle lens.
put the two words together. Yeah, recycle lens.
Okay.
That's nice. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead, Dina. Just give us an overview of the project itself, the concept of it, and where
Okay.
are you now? What stage?
Okay. So our project is from the name, it's like recycling up, but with powered with AI, and you see the name lens, so it has some photo or camera related. So it's like recycling lens AI is a smart recycling platform that connects individuals with recycling centers and businesses. So the idea is like a recycling marketplace. People can take a picture of the items that they want to recycle, and there's an AI model that assesses the item, whether it's a plastic or a metal, and also it assesses the market value of that item, and as well as it could also suggest them which company or which business could buy that item. So it's like three things in one. Uh, People can make money out of it, people can recycle, and they can keep the environment as well. It also gives eco points and rewards. So it's basically like recycling with your friends, to put it that way. And I know it's a very big idea, like it's too complicated to do it in few days, but for the MVP, we're just focusing on uh, a feature that has a feature for listing the recyclables someone has. So someone will have an account, you can list the recyclables, and AI will help him evaluate the items and make a market match. And maybe we can have an AI like an image processing that can identify the photos uploaded by a user and identify the thing and give us the market value. And at last, a sale can be completed with a customer or a business. So that is the idea. And for the stage that we are in now, actually, the one thing we faced was getting the Azure credits for like for the student. We cannot like verify our IDs. So to solve that case, we applied for the founders, like Microsoft Founders Hub, and we just got the credits just recently. I think 2 days or 3 days back. So we cannot do much, but we started doing it using Power Apps instead of Azure. Of course, Microsoft Azure would be better, but like just to start the project, we now started it with Power Apps. Currently, we just worked on some tables, like some back for the back end. At one table that can register the information of the user, the other one for the information of the recyclables, like the plastics or like metals and that like that. And the third one for the transactions, like if you buy or sell this for a company, recycling company. We're just working on that currently, and for the for the front end, we just came up with a logo for the app, but not much yet. So yeah, it's the stage is here right now. We're just working on Power Apps, and we also
Okay.
found a database for the image west, like the type of weights, but we need to do the labeling and all of that to
So the,
teach the AI.
okay. So the interface would be built by Power Apps and
Yes,
connected to
yes.
Azure services
Mm-hmm.
for image classification, maybe, or detecting what type of recycling should be done. Am I right?
Yes, yes,
And there will be a database connected to that.
yes,
So the design is ready, and you have already started creating things on the Power Apps, right?
yes, yes.
Okay,
But
that's great.
like just the back end. So if it's fine with you guys, if you could arrange for us a private like guidance, maybe in 5 days or so, it will be very helpful.
Okay,
Like once we
okay.
have the
Absolutely,
footage.
absolutely, Dina. So email us after 2 days like this. We don't forget. Email us when you
Okay,
are ready to present, and like, or email us by Thursday, and give us the
okay,
time slots that you're available with your team, and let's take it from there. But it's a great initiative. It's a great idea, and
okay,
we urge you to start working on it because you will have some issues and errors that you need to fix, and we can support you with that. Okay, so
okay. Thank you very much.
Khalid,
I'm just
anything
running
else?
for the buses here, so I'll just email you.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect,
Thank you.
perfect, Dina. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Bye. Thank
Okay,
you.
Ammar, I sent something on the chat. Please, let's read it together. And I want you to do it today. This should be done by you today. It will take like 5 minutes from you in order to set the ground ready for everyone. Send us an email that contains the following: the group name, the group members, idea briefing about what the project does, technologies used, Microsoft applications and Azure services used. If you have any issues blocking you from starting or stopping you from progressing, please state them in that email and send us also a date or a specific time that you are will be ready to show us a demo or a briefing or a prototype about this project. Noted, guys, please, everyone who have seen this email and got noted with that, what I said on the chat, please confirm to me that you understood what I want from you and you are going to send it by today, please. Just one of you of the group's member, send me those details and let us just be working on a faster pace, okay? Thank you for Dina for your presentation. Okay, then I have Abdullah, I have Ibrahim sent me that they understood and they are ready. Now let's move to the next group. Okay, who's next, Ammar?
I can start.
Okay, now it's Jamil, Infinity
Okay.
Group. Okay,
Yes.
Yes, go ahead,
Can
Jamil.
you just let me open my share screen?
please go ahead.
Yalla, one
Okay.
second. Let me allow you. One second. Only you will be sharing, Jamil, or
My screen,
Farah
yes.
كمان? Farah كمان?
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you and Farah and Nada كمان معك, right? So let me
Okay.
make you all presenters. وين فرح؟ فرح I think left the group. وين؟
Okay, let me check quickly.
Me and Farah,
Oh,
we are on the
from the
same
same
device.
device?
Oh, okay, perfect. خلاص, I gave you access, Nada.
Okay, okay. So can we start?
يلا, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, our project is actually a mobile application helps user with a problem they are daily facing it, which is like as a student or family. Everywhere they are struggling to find a new home, a suitable apartment for their needs and for budget and like this. Uh, Even if they are not in the same country, this is a really, really big problem to search about a new property. So our application came to solve this thing. Uh, it's built about 3D, powered AI drones. We will use drones driven by AI to scan and take footage for the environment. These photos will be converted into a 3D environment using an AI software to let the users enter this environment and fully interact with this environment to see the available properties and their details, and they can also contact directly with the owner. Okay, we have started building our app using we have first setted our plan about how we can manage to get our application ready for the user. So first we started using okay, let me share my screen now. Okay, we started this thing using Power Apps. So first we have already created the first main six screens. The first one is simply the main screen that allows the user to sign in and buy, rent, or sell. Uh, okay, for the sell choice, it is about the owners of the properties. Okay, let me run it from here.
We
Okay.
have the rent, and the sell is the side for the people who are putting their
Yes.
homes
They
or
send, yes.
whatever. Okay.
Yes.
Who wants to rent or sell their houses or
Exactly. So
okay.
let me open it here. Okay. So first thing first, the sign up. Every user can sign in to our application. Uh, it's not compulsory or required till if he wants to contact with the owner, take a step forward to go forward in the process of buying or renting a property. Okay. So
Okay.
signing in is not required for all users. He can enter his email, password, and phone number. Okay.
Okay.
For selling, this one is for the owners of properties. This one, the owner of property, he can enter the address, email, name, price, size, and email address and the ID of the property. This thing can help us go to the property with our drones, scan it, and make appropriate footage to be able to upload this property to our 3D environment that other users can enter and enter this environment and interactive with it, see the properties there, and maybe contact with the owner to buy or rent it. Okay?
So automatically, whenever a seller wants to sell or rent an apartment, they will have to register that apartment in the database through this screen. Then it will
Yes,
appear automatically for the people who are searching on certain criteria.
exactly. Okay?
Okay.
So the other two buttons for the user who wants to buy or rent a property or apartment or villa and so on. So this one
Okay.
will take the user to another screen, which is the environment, the 3D environment that contains the properties available for rent or for sale. Okay, so let
Okay,
me just
Jamil,
open
I
it.
have one question.
Of course,
Regarding the person who needs to rent his property,
yes,
you here stated just selling. Do
yes,
you need to add something related to renting? Because the
exactly,
renting is a
exactly.
two-way, one
Yeah,
from the owner and one from the one who wants to rent an apartment. So you would need to add this to your screen in order. Maybe you can start it as searching for an apartment, and another one is renting or selling an apartment or a
exactly.
property.
Yes. We will
Okay.
do it, inshallah. Okay, we will be working on it as soon as possible. Okay, so
Okay.
after choosing either buy or rent, you will go directly to the environment. Uh, Now we just have this sample 3D model because today we have just only get this message from the university to get the uh, drone. Here, the drone is ready. Uh, as discussed, tomorrow, inshallah, we will receive it and start work with it. Okay.
Okay, that's great.
So this 3D model is a simple simulation for the environment. The environment we will get, inshallah, by the drone, it will be more realistic and it will simulate the real property as it is in the real life. Okay, and that's the point of our application. The user has to see the building as it is, as detailed because he want to really get the full idea without going to this building. Okay, this building here you can interact with it, zoom in, zoom out, go inside, but because I'm using here on my laptop, it's sometimes it crashes. Okay,
Okay.
but in my mobile it works properly. Okay, uh, until now we are like 60 to 70% uh, on
Ready.
our application ready, yes, but as I said, we still need to work on the environment part using drone. Inshallah, we will receive it tomorrow. Okay, this is the main part. There is second part where we can use AI and Microsoft platform, Power Platform. Okay, in our application, there will be two chatbots. One for guiding about the users, how to use the app in general, how to sign up, how I can contact with the owner, blah blah, etc. Okay, and the second one is the main chatbot that we will use generative AI with Microsoft Azure. So we will start by uploading our database to Microsoft Azure and start building our generative AI service to let it able to answer the users about all the questions that they may have about the environment. Like for me, for as me here in Abu Dhabi, and I want to go to Moscow, for example, I can ask this chatbot for available apartments in Moscow and their prices and so on. So as I said, there will be two main chatbots. Okay, one for the app itself, which is we have been working on it here, Vi House. Okay, Vi House as a okay, I forgot to mention that Vi House is the name of our application. It came from View and Vision. Okay, so this is our simple chatbot. We will يعني, continue working on it, add knowledge, topics, etc. But يعني, the break was for the credits because to put it in our application instead of Copilot here, we need a subscription, which we have been working all day today to get it, me, Nada, and Farah. Okay. Uh, and inshallah tomorrow morning we can finish these credits issues, okay,
Okay.
because we have contacted with the deans today and it was a long day actually. Okay,
Okay. Thank you so much for the presentation. I guess everything is clear about your project. It is a great project, and I wish you that you can accomplish the most of it before the competition starts. As we know, we can just show most of the application what it does and focus on one of finalized thing, which is maybe the search and getting the results by the drone or the 3D view that can be functional by the time of uh, applying the project to the committee. Thank you, Jamil. Thank you for this magnificent work. And again, please don't forget to send the email that I told you about here. Tell me all the details,
okay,
and
okay,
then we'll be waiting for you to hear from you. If you need any help, we are here for you.
of course, I really
Ammar, do you need
appreciate
to
that.
add anything?
لا, great work, Jamil. We already discussed it, I mean, before in the support session. I'm really amazed by the progress you made, Jamil. So really good job. Um, and again, if there is anything we can help you with, we can schedule another support session if you want.
Okay.
Of course, I really appreciate these things.
Thank you, Jamil. Who's next now, Ammar?
Who's next in line? We have Sarah went. So we have
We
Aisha
have
with mindful moments.
mindful moments.
Yes.
Are you ready, Aisha?
Okay, so Aisha typed it in the chat. She is saying the idea is a mobile app for mental health support that allow users to add diary entries via text with audio-powered emotion detection. That's
Okay,
really
Aisha,
great.
how can the system detect the emotion? Through which technology are you going to use that? Okay. Okay, then, did you start anything? Do you have anything to show or not yet? And when do you expect to just have something to show? Okay. Then, do we expect to see something on Thursday or the next Tuesday? That's great. That's great. So, please, again, don't forget to send me the email with all the details that I requested, adding this explanation so we can just know your progress. And again, if you need any support, let us know. Deal? Thank you so much, Aisha. We have Smart Learn. Did you talk? Did Smart Learn
Thank you
talk,
so much,
Ammar?
Aisha. So next we have Muhammad, Future Visioners.
Go ahead, Muhammad.
آه.
Okay.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Salam, hayallah.
I'm actually, my name is Nahyan and I'm with my partner Muhammad Al Gaidi.
Yeah, hello.
And is it possible if I can share our project?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
just give me a second. Let me give you access. So just let me make you a presenter. 1 second, please. So Muhammad Jamal, I'm just looking for your name, Muhammad. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Muhammad Jamal. Now you can share the home. I'm just made it.
Okay, sorry. One moment.
Take your time.
Okay. So my name is Nahyan Al Ali and I'm with my partner Muhammad Al Gaidi. And our project focuses on supporting people who is blind, مكفوف.
No.
People who do not see, which can depend on themselves. We
Okay,
have
that's great.
yes, we have a couple of features we added in the application. For example, the login screen, the map where the blind people can speak to the AI. And we wanted to add the AI service, but we had some couple of difficulties also for connecting the Power Automate.
Okay.
Yes, and we also have the object detection screen, which whenever he wants to take a picture or wants to know where he is, he can holds up
Okay.
his phone and he can use the eye also to know
That's
where he is also, yes. And additionally, we added some settings screen and we thought to add an SOS service for any circumstances, God forbidden, for any accident or any danger that shows the user.
in case of an emergency.
Yes, yes. So this is our application. It's not complete yet, but we're close to complete the rest of it, the
Okay,
interface
that's
and
great.
the login screen and the rest.
Okay, I will send you something on the chat. Take it as a reference. There is an application called CAI or Seeing AI. Let me check that. I have installed it once. And this has something related to what you're talking about. Maybe you can. It is Seeing AI. SEEING AI. By the
Yes.
way, this application was created by a blind person. And this blind person is now one of the head developers in Microsoft. So whenever you go there and you download it and go to Google and see the progress of this magnificent man who made this application to help himself, and it was like a light to light the life of any person who has visual impairment or something related to difficulties with seeing. So go ahead,
Mhm.
Nahian, and see that application, install it on your PC, mobile phones, and see how it works and get some ideas from there. You are doing a great job. And again, you have seen what I have asked for, the details that I have asked for. Please set an appointment with us as soon as possible, so we can help you if you have any issues related to any of the services you are trying to use.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Ammar, do you have anything to add for the guys?
لا, you covered it, Khalid. Thank you. Again, thank you so much, Nahian Muhammad, for sharing. That's a great idea. And again, if you need anything, let us know. Okay.
Okay, now we still have digital dreams, Visi
So next
Estate.
we have actually, yes, Digital Dreams by Fatima Al-Kitbi. And then next we'll have Visa State, Ibrahim. Fatima, are you able to share your progress with us? Fatima, not sure if you can hear us, but if you can share. If you don't, then open the mic, you can type it in the chat. It's absolutely fine, like Aish. Okay. So in this case, Khalid, let's go to the next team. Next team
Okay.
is with Ibrahim, Visa State.
Yes, hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam
Wa
My
alaikum
name
alaikum.
is
assalam.
Ibrahim. I'll be representing my group, Visit State. Our idea is actually, funny enough, very similar to Jamil's idea. It's where you have a whole neighborhood represented in the virtual world, which aligns with their goal, which helps people from outside. Like me personally, I came from Bahrain and I did not know anyone in UAE, and it was really hard to find a place to stay. I was not familiar with the country, not familiar with anything. And my app helps to create a virtual world that also connects to social media and news to be able to collect feedback from people who are already there. And we can create a dashboard. Let me share my screen.
Go ahead, please.
Can you give me the...
Yes, 1 second, Ibrahim, 1 second. Now you can share, right?
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So currently I just have a sketch. We have not implemented anything yet, but let's assume I live in Amwaj Island. You're gonna get like a dash which will show you latest things in your area, or like if you're interested in an area, it will show you like reports or things. This all can be collected using AI. It will collect it from
Okay,
online
what type
resources.
of data? Sorry, I'm asking now. What type of data would it will show in that report?
There are two kind of data
Okay.
which we are going to display. One for the user, the end user, which is the
Yeah.
people like me who are looking for places or actually living in a place. It's gonna show
Okay.
like the reports, like 8 people reported the water pooling in the past 6 months, or 120 visitors visited this area. And then you're gonna get another separate page for the actual customer who owns the place. Like, let's say the developers of Al Jadda area here. We have in Sharjah Muelah, we have an area called Al Jadda.
No.
They can use the app to put their entire area on the map, or the app to put their place on the map, and they can collect data and feedback on their place. Like maybe people are complaining that there aren't enough parking, and they can see it on their dashboard and they can develop
Okay,
on the
okay,
area.
that's great. Let me ask you now. This is interesting topic. So, for me as a user who is interested in X area, let me call it X area.
Yeah.
So how do I initiate the search about X area? I go to the application, like I register, then I would type the name of the area. So now after that, the AI will give me back different notifications or different details related to that area. The AI is collecting this information maybe from Facebook, who are people who are living on that area and have posted something related to that, or Instagram, or whatever applications. Am I getting the idea right?
Yes, but this is just the second half.
Okay.
The first half actually is for you to actually see the area. That's where our project aligns with Jamal, I think.
Jamil's.
Jamil.
Jamil.
That's what our
Okay.
project aligns with there. It's where we have a virtual world, or yeah,
Virtual view of
like
the
a
area. Okay.
meta world where you can walk around and move your mouse around to look around the neighborhood to see what the street is like, what the
Okay.
buildings are like. And then you can actually go into the building if whoever built the building or house or whatever adds it to our application. The person can actually go into the building and have a 360 real life image for
Mhm.
accuracy sakes, and they can see what the building looks like from the inside. And
Did
after
you
that,
get
you can get.
where are you getting the information, the pictures or 3D or the 3D
This is
images
you
from?
have to when like let's take Al Jadda again as an example. If they want to
Okay.
add their area or a specific building to the app, they need to pay us. That's how we get our. That's how we basically get money.
Yeah.
They pay us,
So
and we
the
go there and we add it.
so the people who wants to add, they will have to register and add their areas or their buildings or their apartments, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I need basically, if I let's start with your application as from zero, and you don't have anyone who just added anything yet. What you
Yeah.
need to do is at least connect your application to Google Maps, for example, or any provider like that. So initially, when I type the area X, it will zoom into that area. So you can connect with like anything like Google Maps or even Google Maps. So initially, I at least see something. Later on, when you start adding these people, because whenever you say that we are waiting for others to register their apartments or areas or whatever, I will be interested in registering my home that I want to rent or to sell. But basically, maybe I don't like to or have time to register the street or whatever. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, you should start with something that will show anything. Then after that, then as like Google Maps, you need to add your location into Google Maps in order to, when people search for, like, if you are selling pizza and you have a restaurant pizza for pizza, you as an owner for that restaurant, you will be adding that pizza place into the map that is already there. So there should be something there in order to people start adding to it. Okay?
Got it.
Got it? Okay. I guess the idea is a very nice idea because you have something added to Jamil's project, which is collecting information about the area. Maybe sometimes I got fooled by the view of a place, but maybe, as you said, there are no parking, maybe there are not enough transportations reaching there. Maybe I don't have a car. I would be like, want to use the bus or anyway, or taxis, or maybe public services. But this area is like a distinct area and doesn't have this transportation that will be there. Or maybe they lack the water, they lack whatever services. So you would need to connect to place to, like, to get these insights about that area. It will not be an easy thing to get this information, but it is, if it is done, I promise that it will be like a very fantastic project. It's very important because now you are adding like details about things that people really care about. Now I can be like, I will give an example about anything I would like to purchase, like a car maybe. I am interested to buy like an Audi car, for example, and I like the view of the Audi car. And the company Audi will always advertise their car as the best car ever. But when I go into the blogs or the places for the people who already bought this type or this model of car, they would like the way for me that saying that this car maybe has an issue with this or that. So this is the thing I want you to stress on, which is getting the notifications or the feelings or the feedback from people, because this will be like the thing that will differ your application from others. This is very important. I like it. I appreciate it, really.
Thank you.
That's great. So again, please send me the details on the email I told you about, and let's have a quick meeting very soon in order to see your progress
I think,
and
yeah,
to put you on the right track.
we're
Okay?
registered. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so much.
Great work, Ibrahim. Really great work. Thank you. Um, next in line.
We have e-travel and we have Path Tech VR.
Yes. So next is Sultan, e-travel. Sultan, are you able to share? We haven't heard from Fatima. Fatima Digital Dreams
Yeah, and we have
also.
Path Tech VR also. Any one
Yes.
of you guys of this group who is ready, please let us know.
Aztec VR is Abdullah. Yes, if you can just share. Any one of you can start if you're ready. If you
I can
don't feel
start if I
like
want to.
opening, sorry, Abdullah.
Can I start if I want to?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay,
You want me to
so
give you share permission?
no, no, it's all right. I'll
Okay.
just give you a brief idea because in terms of the application, we haven't done it, but we basically essentially our project was related to adults who suffer from ASD or autism spectrum disorder. The team name PathTech VR is essentially like a new because we're entering a digital frontier, so it's a new way of using technology to fix this issue. I don't see it as a problem. I see it as an opportunity to give back to those people, especially since we just don't know how to educate them in their field. We basically constructed a VR simulation, and we constructed the simulation using the Unity platform, and we have the video ready, and we have the actual MVP, both physical and the simulation in our hands. All that's left is using the Azure application to act as a AI virtual assistant that will work also in collaboration with the teacher to basically ascertain and culminate the student's abilities to the maximum.
So, in a briefing, in simple words, if you want to give it like a briefing name for this application, what would you say about it? In simple words.
In simple words, just imagine a new way of teaching people who suffer from autism spectrum disorder
Okay.
how to allow them
Uh,
to get their own university degree. And it's done
okay.
through the process of hybrid learning through the VR and AR.
Okay.
So you basically put on the gear that we're giving you. The application that
Uh-huh.
this is the first product. The second product that works with it is the application. The application is just like an AI assistant. So it goes and does the tools that most universities offer, but on another level. So one being that AI will take control of doing their study plans because, as you can tell, they are more sensitive than normal students. So they don't
Yeah.
see color how we see color. They don't absorb the content like we absorb the content. So that's why we did the VR simulation for them where everything is carefully constructed to allow them to maximize their own potential when they're studying in the class. And the
Mm-hmm.
AI assistant application is just a measure for you. So if you're the teacher and you're in the class and you have the application there in front of you, you're being notified if they're asking you questions. So you're basically you can teach them in the same time as the normal students. So there's no difference. There's no need for that segregation. There's no need for that differences in learning because they can take the content we're learning through the use of the VR.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the main thing. I'm just finalizing the application alongside my teammates Mohammed Marzouk and Abdelaziz Al-Qasmi. But everything else is done. I can even put a link on the chat if you want. We have a video, a 2 minute
That's
video.
great.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
can we
yeah,
see
yeah.
it now?
No problem. I'll put the link on the chat. Just give me 1 second so you can access it. And the video is on YouTube as well. So
Okay.
you can get a briefing on the idea of our project.
Can we
We
show
have
it to others now?
Yeah, so anyone who goes onto the chat and if you click on the YouTube link,
I will
it will.
share it from my screen with the audio, so let's watch it together.
No, no worries, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Anytime. And if you have any questions after the video, I don't mind answering them.
Okay, I
Thank you
will
so
just
much,
share
Abdullah.
it.
Let's watch it. Yes, Khalid, if you don't mind.
Okay.
But Abdullah, so you have everything ready now. You just need to start working on the application itself, right?
Yeah, so we have the pitch deck
Imagine a
complete.
world where every adult with autism spectrum disorder can access quality education.
I have a cousin who suffers from autism and he's willing to join the engineering program in university. He's smart and talented. However, he shares his worries regarding the effect of the symptoms on his learning. So I asked myself, what can we do about it?
What if learning could be immersive and tailored to every individual's needs?
As all students have a fundamental right to education, we have constructed a fully immersive VR catered to the needs of the autism spectrum disorder, or ASD. This allows them to study STEM courses, specifically physics, allowing themselves to earn an engineering degree. This technology provides highly realistic environments as well as customizable virtual realities, ensuring that the students can learn physics with minimal distractions. We have also introduced an AI feature that allows us to monitor the students during the lecture, as well as making sure that they have the most optimum user experience. The simulated environments meets the needs of each individual, as it allows us to make sure that the design, sound, content, and colors are all allocated in a safe manner. It also adheres to the criteria set by the American Academy of Clinical Neuropsychology as well as the National Academy of Neuropsychology, ensuring that the students are learning in a safe environment and are excelling to the best of their abilities. Pathtech VR has also been used to utilize and maintain focus on the lower performing students, as it can attune itself to the various learning paces of each individual. And so without further ado, I welcome you to the next step of education.
Frankly, I am speechless. This is magnificent. Good work. Very good work. Did you hear
Thank you so
everything,
much.
guys? Did you watch the video and was it clear for everyone?
Yeah, that
I
was,
just
I
uh,
mean,
I just
fabulous.
had one question from the staff who have been helping us so much over the course of these couple of months. In terms of, I overheard you saying that you would be providing support or like a couple of support sessions in terms of the development of the application using most of the Microsoft tools that you've been teaching us. So
Yes,
should we email you the specifics so that we can set up the appropriate time?
exactly. Exactly.
Okay, no worries. Because it's like we wanted to go all in, so we have multiple things. The only final piece of the puzzle is the application, which I'm certain will be able to complete the team and I. Besides that, we have everything completed from the guidelines. Like I remember the pitch deck and the video submissions. It's only that final part left.
Exactly. What? Just send me the email with the things that you need support with, and let's have a quick meeting in order to finalize everything. You have a great job. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Zara, yes, of course, we have to make a presentation and a video about the project. Okay. Uh, And if you have any issues with that, please let us know in order to help you in your progress.
I have a
Okay,
quick question.
go ahead.
For the registration for the Imagine Cup, do we have to register with the university email or we can with personal one?
Well, frankly, I don't know the answer to that, but I guess it's by the university. There will be. Let me just make sure about this answer and we'll send you the answer as soon as we can.
Because
If you,
yes,
Ammar,
it
have
was
any idea about that,
That's a really good question. I'm not sure actually. So we will double check and get back to you, Jamil, on the next session.
okay, inshallah. I'm waiting
Okay,
for your
thank
response.
you.
Thank you.
okay, I guess we still have e-travel, didn't talk, and Fatima, Digital Dreams. If you are here available, any of these teams is there, please let us know if you are
Khalid,
there.
we have a question from Zara. What should be included in the presentation and video?
What did you see about the say? It would be an introduction about this the solution you are creating, not in details. It will be like the general idea and how it will be serving the concepts that are by the Imagine Cup competition. So if the others are not going to present, let me show you the presentation I prepared for you because it will be helping you answering some of the questions that might be like foggy to you. So please again, let's see if e-travel and digital dreams are there to present something else. Let me switch to the presentation and start working on it. I will give you like 2 minutes or 1 minute to hear from you. If you are not there, please let me know.
We will start with the presentation today, guys, and continue it, finish it, in the next session. So don't worry about it.
Okay. So I have some guidelines that will show you the preparation steps. You already had most of the what will be mentioned on this presentation, but as a reminder, let me just tell you what we are going to be working with. Steps for building an Imagine Cup project. The main categories of the Imagine Cup competition, additional consideration, and this is like what I'm talking about. This is your application. This is an example. It's not something that we are presenting, but this is like you can put your project name instead of these here. So let's start with what we are going to start with. So the main categories that the Imagine Cup solutions should be aligned with are solutions for the innovative solutions in various sectors, including the earth, including education, including health and lifestyles. Okay, so these are the categories that your projects should be working on in order to solve any issues related to that, like solutions for climate change, for agriculture, and let's say most or a very important and the trending topic, which is the green tech, which is saving the power. Related to education, I guess we already have some projects related to that, innovations to change the way students across the globe learn. This is very important, maybe for people who has some issues or some difficulties in learning. Your solution might be helping them, and we have seen the latest or the last project, or we have also another project, or maybe some people are here offering some solutions for autism and people who are facing issues with that, specifically children. Also, we can talk or solve solutions related to health, like tackling issues in treatment, diagnostics or diagnosis, accessibility, and much more. Also, we have we can go with projects that are related to shape how we game, we play, and even how we live. So all of these are the categories that we are expected to work within, and most of you are aligning with these categories. So this is very important for you to know. So if you have any questions, please let me know when I'm talking. Very important things that we should be taking care of when building our application. This is for the sake of our data and for the people who are adding information or registering to our applications, is to make sure that the data privacy regulations are taken into consideration, because I don't want, as as a person or as a parent or an educator or a student, my data to be leaked. Maybe I am just not ready to show the people that I have a son or a daughter or a friend or somebody who suffers from autism or from any issues. So this privacy is very important in order for my data not to be leaking, and protecting the system information is a very important thing. So you would need to protect the data on the servers or on the databases. You need to protect the authentication. You should be working on multi-factor authentication so that your data or the data of people are not being shared or leaked or anything related to making the data public instead of it is being private or secure. Very important thing is that my solution is accurate and reliable. When I say that, like the guys who were getting me information about uh, any of the projects we're talking about, like I want to rent an apartment, I want to see the street, I want to get information about the area. The information that are coming to me as an end user should be accurate and reliable. I don't want to say that after that this application was a disaster. They told me that this area was blah blah blah. Then I found something else. So let's make sure that we use reliable data sources, and we always take care and always maintain the data for latest updates. Maybe this area was perfect, then something happened there. They lost water, they lost connectivity to electricity, they lost connectivity to the internet. So your application should be always updated. Maybe there is something related to the education, there is something related to other things. So all your information should be accurate, reliable, and always updated. This is very important thing. The user experience is the interface we are using. We should be designing an intuitive and user-friendly interface. This is very crucial for making the application accessible to a wide range of users. Make your interface easy, make it user-friendly, use colors. Don't go with screens that are boring. If you can add interactivity, or maybe like something that is moving, GIFs or whatever, this would be very important. Design a user-friendly interface to make the application accessible to the widest range of users. Okay, this is a very important for you to know. Then now, this is what I wanted to talk about regarding the main things or the other things related to building the application. These are the main steps, is that defining the problem we are going to use. I will be scrolling fastly through these slides. So defining the problem and the solution we are offering. After that, formulate the solution. I guess you already passed all these, you are behind those steps, but for people who are not oriented or need some orientation, whenever I finish reading those steps, I guess you will be more oriented in your solutions. So formulate the solution by brainstorming ideas, always set together, ask together, think together, and write everything and enhance your projects. Even though you have some progress, always brainstorm together and select the best ideas of what ideas you were talking about as a team. So planning for the project, set clear goals. Don't go wide, don't lose your limits, because as for this competition, we need a project that at least has one task or one complete task. Of course, you can just say, I will be adding one, two, three, or this or that, but I already now have this idea ready and I can demonstrate it to you and I can show you how it will be working. This is very important for you. So set the first goal with one of the ideas related to your project, even if it has multiple ideas, but at least be ready with one of these, and then say that in the future I will be doing this or that. And this is something very normal. Even the largest companies of the world do that. They set us or send us an application or give us an application that can do a lot, and they start functioning or they start enabling these features one by one. So for you, for the Imagine Cup, we should have one at least of the services within your projects ready. But for you on the real world, what you need to do if you are going to be working or selling or setting this service for sale, for selling for any customer, you should be still continuing to work on it and be ready for that. Always create a timeline for each of the steps you are going to be doing and assign rules. So if you say, I want to finish this task today, it will be done at blah, blah o'clock. So this time it should be done. If it is not done, blame yourself, reorganize yourself, and finalize everything. Split the task on the team and give each member of the team a task to perform with timing. Timing is very important. Trace yourself. Go out of your uh, zone that or relaxed zone or the place that should push yourself to finalize and do things very as soon as you can. Then develop the solution using any of the solutions of or the services that we want. Always test it and see what's wrong and what's right. And when the step is tested and it's okay, move to the next one. If not, just see why it is not wrong, if it is functionally not correct, or if it is not performing what it should be doing. Align, correct, and just do what you should be doing. Don't forget to use the Microsoft tools, the Power Platform, the Azure AI, and even the Microsoft Teams. You can use the Power Platform in order to, with the Azure services, in order to create the application. You can also deploy your application on Teams and use Teams to collaborate with each others and with us. Okay? Test and validate. Make sure that your testing is accurate, the results that you want. And one additional thing is make the performance as best as you can. Okay? Ensure solutions perform well under various conditions. Test it on a laptop, test it on a mobile phone, test it on different platforms, and make sure that your application is scalable. Now you are showing a demonstration. Later, maybe you are going to the market with your solution. Make sure that you are ready to extend the limits of your application, make it reliable, and make it secure. So these are very important features you should be working on. Prepare the presentation, create a pitch, develop a compelling narrative, explain the problem, what is the issue you're talking about, as you have seen in the video, the magnificent video that was created by the team, the guys who showed us the video. Explain the problem, explain your solution, and its impact. It will be helping the people with difficulties of learning. It will show them how to work, and especially in physics, as you have seen, and in different areas. Explain, make your video not very long and not very short. It should be balanced between explaining the ideas and showing the power of your idea and how it will impact the world and solve the issues or the problems we're talking about. Demo, prepare a live demonstration for your solution. Ensure it is well rehearsed. It should be following a sequence in time and in action. Showcase the key features of your solution. Practice the presentation and practice to be how to present. Don't waste time. Use proper language and make it clear, confidence, and show and stress on this, on clarity, confidence, and engaging the delivery. Then you will need to submit the project, prepare the documentation that is explaining everything related to the project, include a detailed project report, provide a user manual, ensure any or other required materials are included. Then, before you display or give this project to Microsoft, submit it to your mentors, to your colleagues, and present the pitch and the presentation in front of others and get their ideas in order to enhance everything. This is the seeking of the feedback from the mentors and peers, and iterate again, make final adjustment based on the feedback you have received, and ensure your solution is polished and ready for the competition. Finally, always be motivated. Celebrate whenever you have done this or done that with your group. Just go ahead and buy yourself a piece of cake, a drink, whatever you find that will just make you feeling happy. This is very important, the feelings, and always stay positive. Do not fail into or fall into this thing just made me sad because I stuck on this or that. Make everything and make sure that you have large of places to get support from. We are ready for you. We have the internet, we have ChatGPT, we have the Copilot. You can solve any issues. You have your language, you have your mind, you are still young, and you have the attitude to solve any of these solutions or any of these issues you might be facing. So this is all from my side for today. If you need to ask any questions, please go ahead. I will need to remind you about the email. Please don't forget to send the email with the details I told you about. Let's set quick meetings with each and every team in order to see your progress. And if you have any issues, please let us know. Thank you so much for today's session. Ammar, if you need to add anything, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Khaled. I really appreciate all the information you've given us. Guys, as Khaled mentioned, we wish you all the best in the projects. What we've seen today made us, really happy. I'm really impressed with your ideas. I'm really impressed with the progress that everyone made. Even if you haven't started on the application, you still have time. We're here to support you. Start working on implementing your idea. Start working on basically finishing the project, and let us know if you need any support. We're here to support you. Me and Khalid will do everything you need to be able to submit the projects on time. Okay. And then thank you everyone for sharing your ideas, sharing the progress. That's all from my side. I shared the attendance link in the chat, and inshallah we see you in the next session on Thursday this week. So we still have 2 more support sessions. You still have time to ask your questions. You still have time to basically finish what you are working on. Okay. Anything, Khalid, from your side before we wrap up the call?
From my side, all is clear. Just a reminder about the email. I'm stressing on that because I want to help you and I want you to finalize any issues we are there for you. That's all
We
I
have
need to say.
already sent it. I have another thing actually, uh, about the support session. We have done it yesterday. Uh, I have resent an email to you, Dr. Khalid, about something. Okay, but still we have the same issue. I think there is a missing digit in the number.
No, there is nothing, no missing digit. We'll just send you an email now and tell you what will we do. Don't worry.
Because I have to try to add you, but
Okay, I
it's
will
not
send you
there.
an email now. Ammar, as for everyone, if you like to create a WhatsApp group that includes us all as this time in order to help the guys, I'm ready for that. If they need to have any connection fastly, I will be there. Okay?
We really appreciate this thing.
You are most welcome.
Sure, will do. Thank you, Jamil.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all from our side today, guys. Thank you everyone for joining, and see you inshallah in the next session on Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome.